Life is dynamite. Life is dynamite.
When I was forced to marry my cold husband because my sister ran away from the marriage. AN perspective. There was a whole chaos going on right now. Meena, IU's elder sister, who was supposed to be the bride of Jeon Jungkook, a well-known, famous, rich, handsome, and basically the dream boy of every girl, ran away leaving a note. The note said, "Dear Cookie, by the time this letter reaches you, I will be gone forever. I'm doing this because I agreed to your proposal, not because I wanted to hurt you, but I never loved you enough to spend my entire life with you. Seeing how happy and excited you were to spend your entire life with me made me weak and heartbroken. I can't do this to you and me anymore. I am gone for good. I hope you understand me. And please know that you deserve better." Jungkook's perspective. Tears were streaming down from my eyes, and my vision became blurred. How could she do this to me? If she didn't love me, she could have told me earlier. My mind wasn't processing, and I wasn't in my senses right now. AN perspective. Mr. Gion. What the hell is this? Do you have anything to do with it? Mr. Han. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm ashamed of my daughter. Please forgive us. Mr. Gion. Will your sorry change the fact that she ran away, crushing our reputation? I will sue you if you don't get a bride today, and I will make sure that your whole generation suffers. Mr. Han. Sir, please don't do this. Begging. How will I find a bride for your son right now? Please give Mr. John. I don't care how you will manage. I already made myself clear. He then leaves. Mr. Han. Meena, what did I do to you? Just because of you, my whole family is suffering. Crying Miss. Now there is only one person who can save us. I use perspective. I was shocked because of the things happening here. Everyone is crying, sad, and heartbroken. This was not supposed to happen. This day was supposed to be the happiest day. Suddenly, my dad came towards me. Mr. Han. Sweetie, I need your help. Only you can save us all now. IU. Dad, what are you talking about? Mr. Han. Sweetie, I never forced you to do anything. I'm asking something for the first time, child. IU. What is it, Dad? Nervous and scared. Mr. Han. Please be the bride of Jungkook. IU. But Dad! Mr. Han. Please, child. Crying. Please do this. Otherwise, they will destroy our family. IU. Crying. Dad, please don't cry. You are my everything. I will do it for you. Hugs her dad tightly. Mr. Han. I can never thank you enough for this, IU. Hugs her back. AN perspective. Mr. Han immediately went to Jungkook and his dad. Mr. Han. Sir, my younger daughter is ready to be the bride of your son. Jungkook. What? What the hell is happening here? Is this a game? Am I a freaking toy for you all? Don't I have a heart? How can I marry her? I won't. Mr. Jian. Son, please don't be so childish. I know this is not easy, but the media is already here. Just do it for the sake of our reputation and our company. Jungkook. I said no. and that's my final decision. Mr. Jion, please, son, try to understand. After much convincing, Jungkook agreed. Meanwhile, in the dressing room, I used perspective. As I was getting ready to be the bride of Jungkook, I was having mixed thoughts. I always wanted to be a bride of someone like him, but never in my life did I imagine that he would be my groom one day because of my sister. I don't know what is happening to me. I'm scared, sad, devastated, but yet I can't deny the fact that somewhere in my heart I feel lucky. I feel happy and excited. Suddenly, I feel my cheeks burning. Gosh, what is happening to me? Mr. Han knocks the door. Sweetie, are you ready? I quickly get out of my fantasy world, put on the dress quickly, and open the door. Mr. Han. When did you grow up so fast, hmm? My sweetie is looking like a real life fairy. I'm so sorry you have to go through this, child. Ayu. No, Dad, please don't cry. You are the best dad in this world, and I can do this much for you in return too, right? I'm so lucky to have you, Dad. Crying. Mr. Han, you are such an understanding child. I'm blessed to have you. Crying. Now get ready quickly. We have to start the ceremony. With that, he left the room. I let out a heavy sigh and watched my reflection in the mirror. Ayu takes a deep breath. I have to be strong for my dad. Come on, Ayu, you can do this. Wipes tears. I will smile for the sake of my dad. With that, I started doing my makeup. Time skips. I was fully ready now. I was hella nervous, but I decided not to show it to my dad. Otherwise, he wouldn't stop worrying about me. I finally put my long veil on. I looked myself in the mirror, smiled, and then I called my dad. After some time, in perspective. As soon as Mr. Han entered the room, he was shocked to see his daughter looking like an angel in the dress and makeup. He couldn't help but admire her beauty and thank God for this blessing. He went to his daughter and hugged her tightly while rubbing her back gently. Mr. Han, my princess, looking like an angel. Ayu giggles. Thank you, Dad. Mr. Han, let's go now. Ayu nodded, holding her father's arm. Before walking down the aisle, I stopped for a second and looked at my dad. He saw me and smiled at me. Mr. Han, everything will be fine, sweetie. Just go ahead. I always got your back, princess. Always remember, your dad loves you the most, okay? I simply nodded, smiled at him, and took my first steps. Jungkook's perspective. I just wanted this ceremony to end quickly. I'm only marrying her sister because of my dad. She will never have any place in my heart. I will never love her because she is her sister. As I was talking about Mina, suddenly the people gasped and the media started taking pictures. I guess she is here. I won't look at her. I don't want this marriage. I have never seen her before, but I can hear murmurs about her. Guest 1. Oh God, she looks like an angel. Guest 2. I can't take my eyes off her. Guest 3. Jungkook is really lucky that he got such a beautiful bride. Suddenly I heard my hyung talk. Seokjin, mouth wide open. Oh my god, Jungkook! You got such a beautiful bride. You are lucky that Mina ran away. Tiang, yeah, Hung, you are right. She is a million times more beautiful than Mina. I wish I was the groom. Jimin, drooling over her beauty. Yeah, Jungkook, just look at her. She is perfection. I bet God made her while taking a lot of time. Aram. Yeah, you perverts. Stop looking at her. She's going to be Jungkook's wife. I was hearing everything while looking down. Now, I really want to see her, as all my hounds are already in love with her. But I don't want her to think that I like her. I'll just take a small glance. She's going to be my wife anyway. With that, I slightly looked up and took a glance at her. As soon as I looked at her, I froze on my spot. Now I see why everyone is murmuring about her beauty. She is perfect, and her face is just like that of an angel. I didn't realize when my lips curved into a small smile, and my face turned red as a tomato. Jin, yeah, you little cookie, you are blushing and smiling now, huh? I immediately realized it and looked down, feeling embarrassed. Soon the ceremony started. Although I was mesmerized by her beauty, I still hate her. I still hate her sister, and she has the blood of her sister in her body. AN perspective. Soon the ceremony started, and the whole time Jungkook didn't even spare a glance at IU. Meanwhile, IU was busy admiring Jungkook's perfect face and his features. The guests and the media were looking at the couple in awe, totally unaware of the tension between them. The media kept on taking pictures of them together and admiring the couple. Priest. Do you, Jeon Jungkook, take Han Ayu as your lawful wedded wife and be there with her till death? Do you apart? Jungkook, stern and cold. I do. Priest. Do you, Han Ayu, take Jeon Jungkook as your lawfully wedded husband and be there with him till death? Do you apart? Ayu looks at her dad. I do. Priest. I hereby announce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. I use perspective. As soon as I heard the priest saying that, my heart started beating at the speed of light. I was feeling very nervous and dizzy. I know he is my husband now and he has all rights, but still I'm not ready. I was lost in my thoughts when suddenly he leaned closer to my ear. We were very close, and I could smell his scent, which gave me chills down my spine. But what he whispered next shattered my heart and brought me back to reality. Jungkook, I'm kissing you just because I have to do it for my reputation. Don't ever think that this kiss means even a little bit of something. Because this kiss, this wedding means nothing to me. You mean nothing to me. I'm just doing it, all this drama, because of my dad and my reputation. I hate you. As soon as I heard his words, my whole world shattered. Even a little bit of hope for happiness vanished in my heart. Tears were threatening to fall from my eyes, but I controlled them just for the sake of my dad and his reputation. Suddenly, I felt a pair of lips on mine. He made sure to make it painful for me. He was holding my arms so tight that I could feel them turning red due to the tight grip.
I was trying hard to control my pain, but it was getting impossible. Suddenly, he parted from me, leaving me heartbroken and shocked. I used thought, what did I do wrong to deserve all this? I never even hurt a single person. And then why is this all happening to me? I was lost in my thoughts when suddenly he and my friends came to us to congratulate us. I quickly put on a fake smile to hide my tears and pain. Jin, congratulations, IU and Jungkook smiled. Jungkook, Hyang, you don't need to act like everything is normal because it's not. This wedding was just a formality to me and nothing else. I don't love her, and I will never do that. Cold yet loud. RM. Jungkook, stop being a jerk and respect her. Thiang. Hyang is right. Look, you got such a beautiful wife. Jimin. I mean, he got an angel. I wish I was your husband instead. All their words made me feel a little better. But deep down, I was in a pathetic state. And now I don't have any option other than to live like a dead person.